49er faithful, let's get it.
Because it's 49er mind.
We gotta do this one time for the Empire.
It's 49er mind. It's 49er mind.
We gotta get that brick by brick real quick.
49er mind.
Yeah, Yo, we can't listen to them haters, man.
49er mind.
We from the Bay.
49er mind.
We them San Francisco 49ers.
49er mind.
We got that red and gold blood inside us.
49er mind.
Yeah, freak out, yeah, I'm looking right into the video scope, and this is Macho Man, #1 Macho Man impersonator, past, present, future, yeah, and I'm here to tell you, you are watching 49er Minded with Bashar, yeah, the cream of the crop, dig it?
What is up, everybody? It's been a long time since I've been on here. I know maybe you guys saw me on my channel doing the Golden State Warriors post-game show collabs with Locked In GSW podcast. Shout out to those guys, all those guys on that panel. We had a lot of fun covering the Warriors and their playoff run, and obviously they were NBA champions. I'm really happy about that, obviously. I've been a long-time Warrior fan, but this is 49er Minded today. We're talking 49er Minded and talking all Niners, talking about the hype songs, doing everything. So we have some new faces in the chat, some old faces. Want to say what's up to these people, give them some love. We got Bay Area Baller 18, fellow YouTuber, fellow 49er content creator. What's up, dog? Bray McMillan, welcome to the channel. Ivy Love, welcome to the channel. We got Black Superman, welcome to the channel. A lot of people in here that I've never seen before, so I'm more than happy to see you guys on here. We got Glass Half Empty. I love the name Glass Half Full. Says Miami in the building. Del G, what's up, man? I know who you are. Says good evening, folks. Oh, 49er dude's already in the chat. All right, so who else is in here? I'm probably missing somebody. Ely Doodle says let's go. 49ers Chanel. Joel, what's up? What's up, Faithful? What's up, Joel? D Sizzle, what is up, D Sizzle? How you doing, man? All right, so I'm gonna bring on 49er Dude and SUPA. How's it going, gentlemen? How you guys doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Pretty good. What's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, it's all I gotta say. It's been a long time coming. And as far as what's going on, I'm not only dealing with triple-digit weather for the whole week because I live over in Northern California, but I mistakenly got COVID and I'm dealing with it. I'm vaccinated, but feels like a cold. But having a cold type symptoms in this kind of weather is not ideal. So, you know, I'm going through the motions, and I'm going to try my best to keep my energy up while we're doing this show. And having you guys on, having the people in the chat, all helps lift me up. So I appreciate having all you guys on here with me.
Oh yeah, all good, man. We glad to be here.
Oh yeah, and when I said it's been a long time coming, me and 49er Dude, Irv over here, my guy, really cool guy. Love to meet you in person. Never met you in person, but we definitely collabed on here numerous times. My first time meeting SUPA, by the way, but I definitely heard about you, familiar with who you are. Me and Irv and I have been talking about this, doing this show for a long time. Because he was telling me, like, when I first started making my channel, he's like, hey, why don't I do a 49er Minded song or something? And I was like, oh man, I know you're busy with whatever you're doing, and you're doing your own music, and you're always doing your own 49er hype songs. Like, I mean, it's cool if you made one, but I'm not going to pressure you to do it. So lo and behold, I made one for my channel, but I'm not really rapping on. I'm just, you know, saying whatever while the music's playing, you know. But he actually made a full 49er Minded song, which I'm going to make as my new intro. When the next show starts up, that'll be my new intro. But let's just get right to it, and we're going to play that song right now. This is the release of the 49er Minded, the new 49er Minded theme song by 49er Dude. And it's going to be uploaded on my site, on my YouTube channel as a regular video. And I think 49er Dude will probably have it on his channel as well as a single video as well. But I love the music. When I first heard it, I got hyped. We finally made a video for it, and, you know, a little intro with some highlights, and we're going to play it right now. So get ready for this one, guys. Enjoy.
49er Mind is it's not just a thought process, but a way of life. 49er minded, minded, minded. 49er minded, minded.
Can't shake it. It's 49er mind that I got. It's 49er shine that I got. My psyche's on another Frisco Super Bowl. Don't sit slow, cause here we go with a super show. A red and gold session. About a red and gold obsession. With some well-controlled expressions. Let's talk about that win that we got. Who should have been in the spot? That's how it's been in the spot. Call that back, call that crack, call that strip, bumble sack. Or just dial it on up if you wanna talk smack. It don't matter what the storyline, as long as the story aligns with a 49er mind.
49er minded, 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 minded.
It's not just a thought process,
49er minded,
but a way of life. For sure.
49er minded, 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 minded.
Way of life. Life.
49er minded, minded,
It's not just a thought process; it's a way of
Yeah.
life. Oh man, I really appreciate the time that you put into making that song. Obviously, I love the music, love the beat, and thank you, man.
Yeah, man, no problem. I was happy to do it. You know, I like making the music, man. It's a passion, man. I had let it go for a while, man, and it was mainly because I didn't have access to music like I used to, because LJ, he had moved out so far, like 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away. So it was kind of not, the studio wasn't accessible as I would have liked it to be. So, but also I had, you know, different little family things going on, and I stopped focusing in on music. And then my boy Dale G sent me this track that came off of a beat site, and it's just endless amounts of music, and I've gotten stuck on it now, and that's where I got this the 49er minded music from too. So shout out to Dale G.
Yeah, Dale G's in the chat. Here he is, right here with a little it's a happy face or something. Yeah, really nice guy.
For feeding me that drug that I probably didn't need.
I think that was a producer that you mentioned. He like passed away or something like that. I forgot. I remember you put him on the name of the Gold Blooded video. It said R.I.P. or something like that. Yeah, and I was asking you like who made that beat to one of your songs, to the one that the song that
49er
really
Fresh.
Yeah, 49er Fresh. Yeah.
That's LJ. He did that one.
Okay, right. So what we'll do right now is, since we have SUPA here, there's a song called Gold Blooded, you know, and you guys did that collab, and it's you know, I grew up in the 80s, but I'll be honest, I didn't know about the Gold Blooded song by Rick James. I knew who Rick James was. I knew Super Freak. I knew some of the other songs. But for some weird reason, the Gold Blooded song went over my head, maybe because where I live, they didn't play it on the radio. I don't know. But, you know, you guys kind of introduced me to the 49er version of the song, and I introduced myself to the Rick James version, the original, afterwards. But I just like it, and it's a cool tune, a cool video. So what we'll do is we'll play a portion of that video, and we'll do it right in a minute. Just a second. I'm going to get it going, and let me cue it up. And this features SUPA on here. SUPA's doing the hook. Yep. And we're going to play it in just a moment. Just a second. Queuing it up.
Once you play SUPA, you got to give them a story on people who hear the Rick James on radio or in the club or something.
Oh, man.
And they call you.
All right.
Right. Yeah. How, man.
I'm going to play it right now, guys.
Okay, go for it. All right.
Dare to breathe, faithful till death, not compared to weed. Debonair is me when I'm Niner geared up. Sipping on my drink with Niners on my cup. When I get up in the morning, it's Niner on the brain. This is red and gold, I can't maintain. Super. Blooded, faithful, what you say? my DNA, so I stay ninered out. Win, lose, or tie, I rep without a doubt. Faithful before we call me faithful. Fading all the unbelievers and all the fakers. Crossing you up like a rice release. Got me all caught up in what the Niners be. You have now entered to the hot boys zone. Gold-blooded forever, hardcore to the bone. I made me harder than stone. Where your loyalty lie, Niners royalty fly. No matter where my soul will ride. East to west coast, ally. North to south pole, ally. 49ers worldwide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I just realized in the song you said, "I'm crossing you up like a rice release." The way Jerry Rice comes off the line of scrimmage. So,
exactly.
And I also like the part where just like the hook's playing and you're like red and gold to them that are cold. Like it's kind of in the background, but it's a cool little jam. Man, how did you guys get hooked up in terms of music? How long have you guys known each other, and how did it all happen? You and SUPA.
Go ahead, E.
We've been knowing each other for a while. I can't really place time on it, but we always chop it up and talk. We had a lot of things in common. But we were discussing music one time. I didn't know SUPA could sing, you know, and I told him about an idea I had, and then I found out he could sing. I said, "Man, you'd be perfect to do the Gold Blooded song." He actually has an idea for another song that I've been lagging on.
Just a little bit.
It's a good idea, so it's his. We gonna do it definitely. But we hung out at the 49er Faithfuls, his group, 49er Faithfuls,
right?
The club, watching games and all that, and that's how we always hang out, you know. And doing the music has brought me and SUPA a lot closer.
Absolutely. Yeah. It was for me. It was. You know, I've always loved music. I always want to jump in and do something, but life kind of kicks in and raising kids kind of kick in. And here comes my boy 49er Dude a few years later, and I hear this song, 49er Fresh, and I see the whole production, whatever, and he asked me to get on the video, and I said, "Dude, we got to do some music together. You know I sing." "No, you don't." "Yes, I do." And the rest is history. How the Rick James came about. I don't know. We just kind of just meshed that together. Gold-blooded, cold-blooded. It was a release song by Rick James, the original, Cold-blooded. It did pretty well, but I thought, hey, let's do a spin on it. We both kind of old school, so we just grabbed the bull by the horns, and here it is, man.
So with that said, because you mentioned Rick James, in terms of you singing, and I don't know how long you've been singing for, but give everybody an idea of what got you into singing, who influenced you, and how did it all happen?
Oh, man. Way back in the Stone Ages, I'll just say that. My mom used to, every Saturday, we would get up and clean the living room, and she would throw on Al Green. And I just developed singing just from listening to Al Green. Shouts out to Al Green. You know, just listening to his voice and mimicking his songs, and who knew, you know, here I am now. But that's where it all came apart, and I just never really had the platform or really went for the platform, and here I am now, you know, 2022, trying to make it happen.
So are you telling me the Gold-blooded song was the first track you actually did that was like an actual song, like in the studio recording?
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay. You jumped right into it because you did a music video for it as well.
Right. And
speaking of which, I know there's a Four9 Hits, and I know you have it as a leak on your YouTube channel, and I should get into that and play that one too in a second.
What's that?
The Four9 Hits.
Yeah, I mean, we can get into it.
We'll get into that one
real quick. Tell them about how someone hears Gold-blooded in the club or something.
Oh man, yeah. On the radio, in the clubs, I've gotten so many accolades from people listening to the original by Rick James, Cold-blooded, and my phone goes off. "Bro, they're playing your song. I'm like, are you sure that's my version?" "Yeah, it's gotta be," because like yourself, I guess people weren't really familiar with the original song. And I said, well, do you hear a rapper on there? Are they talking about 49er? No, but it's still, it made me think of your So if I got a penny or a dime every time I heard that story.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Hey, I was gonna say you sounded. I went because I'm an audiophile. I play keyboards and I've been around music my whole life, and I just got an ear for comparing voices and whatever. And I went back and I listened to yours. I listened to his. Like, dude, this guy sounds so much like him. You know, I mean, you could have been like a lead singer for a Rick James cover band if you wanted to.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's too funny.
Hey, my sister said Super James.
Oh wow. Well, tell her it's
Super James,
not super. Super.
No, well, that's what she did. Super. I said it wrong.
Oh,
Super James.
Don't pay us any mind. We're like Heckle and Jekyll.
Super James.
So we got some other people that just trickled in. Kimberly's here, so let's go 49er fans. We're going to get into some 49er talk pretty soon. We're just, talking about the 49er hype songs. We rep our 49ers in many ways, and as a 49er fan base, we're blessed with all kinds of different content creators on YouTube and plenty of 49er rappers that putting out music. And so I'm just happy to bring these guys on, so just to showcase these type of people. We got Prius Game here, says leave my boy Jimmy alone. He still thinks Jimmy G is going to be the quarterback, guys.
Sorry, buddy.
Oh man, let's talk about the 49ers really quick. So we had the draft, which was pretty cool and fun. I like the Drake Jackson pick.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, because as sure, we got Nick Bosa and a whole bunch of other guys that can fill in, but I just kept thinking, like, if we just had one more guy on the opposite side, this pass rush can be something. Like,
that's what we needed.
And so hopefully Drake Jackson's that guy. And we got a whole bunch of other guys to fill in, but so far what they said, minicamps, OTAs, they said he looks pretty good, but we have to wait till they get the pads on for, to really know how good Drake Jackson's going to be off the bat. My assumption is that he's just going to be more of a guy on pass rushing downs and not necessarily be a starter right off the bat, but just to give us that extra punch in the pass rush on our defense to help out Bosa would be great. We got a little private message here. What do you guys think about the guys that we picked up in the draft? Any of your favorites on there?
Oh man, Drake Jackson, man. At first I didn't like the pick. Only reason why I didn't like the pick, it wasn't because I didn't think he was talented. It's the fact that every year it seems like we picking up a D lineman in the draft, first pick, and I'm like, man, these guys are not panning out. Why do we keep going in that direction? But then I saw an interview with Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch, and they were just talking about, their formula for picking D linemen. And they saying, you win games with those big men on defense, right, on that D line, stopping the run, stopping the pass with the pass rush. And I said, it makes a lot of sense, man. And we have been like top 5, top 10 defense since they've been there, man, with them adding all those defensive linemen. We were top 3 this past season. It didn't seem like it, but we were number 3. So I'm hoping this year we could be number 1, man, with the addition of the new corners and stuff like that. It's going to be far-fetched. I wouldn't say far-fetched because we was just number 3.
Right.
But it could happen, man. It could happen. Good defense. And Trey Lance, man, I'm excited about Trey Lance, mainly because of the team we got around him. People say, oh, he hasn't played in a while, and this is only his second year.
Right.
Don't look at Trey Lance. Look at the team. Our team is basically a good quarterback plug and play. Just put somebody in there that's decent. Now you got somebody that's above decent, okay? I mean, look what Jimmy G was able to do. And Jimmy G is not a great quarterback. He's average at best. Jimmy G's average. Trey Lance is better than Jimmy G, period, because of all his athleticism that he has, the strong arm that he has. And the kid is smart and he's young. He's going to be there for a long time. He's still a kid, really. What, 21? How old is he, Bashard? 20, 21?
He turned 21 last year, so he's going to be 22 soon.
He's
he
a
might already
baby
be 22.
still, man. He's a baby. Plug and play. If that offensive line hold up, the sky's the limit for the Niners. I'm gonna tell you that now. I believe real strong in this team, basically because of the team that we have around Trey Lance. Come on, man. Debo, we got Debo Samuel, Trent Williams, George Kittle, Ayuk. Come on, man.
Danny Gray, the rookie speedster that we got the deep threat.
Danny Gray, exactly. Mitchell, the running back.
TD Price.
Okay. Man, and don't sleep on Jennings, man. Don't sleep on Jennings.
Right.
We gonna be straight, man. Watch.
And earlier we were talking about the defense and drafting an edge rusher. I was actually telling a lot of people I think we were going to go edge and they wanted to go somewhere else. And I get what you guys were saying. You guys wanted somebody else at that pick because we always go D-line. But in terms of defense, I mean, this is the first time in a long time where I feel pretty comfortable about our corners. You mentioned it earlier, our cornerbacks. Charvarius Ward, we got Jason Verrett back. Emmanuel Mosley had a pretty damn good season, surprisingly. Ambry Thomas in the mix. So we have a nice plethora of cornerbacks. Even though we lost K'Waun Williams, this is the first time in a long time where I feel good about the corners. And you mentioned Trey Lance, like his development, his progression. You know, D'Amico Ryans was talking about Trey Lance a whole lot, saying all kinds of good things about him early on in the mini camps. So, and Trey Lance has chosen to stick around Santa Clara and say, hey, you know, I know we don't have mini camps or anything like that anymore because they canceled the other ones, but I'm going to stick around here and perfect my craft.
That's a leader, man. That's what leaders do. You know, and you know, we was hearing last year in training camp how he was catching on to that playbook last year. They were talking about how he picked up on it. And so imagine him now. Imagine where his head is now in the playbook. A whole season to see it in action. And then now going through another off season, not as a rookie, but as a veteran that knows the playbook. Man, come on, man. And he will take off on you.
Right. Not to mention, Trey Lance had the highest IQ out of all the rookies taken last season. So the boy's genius on the field.
I don't think anybody doubts his intelligence and how much he knows. It's all a matter of it being done on the field. As far as there was a major criticism about him early on, where when he get the snap, he wasn't getting rid of the ball quick enough, or he'd take longer to kind of process things on the field. You know, so you may know things, but as far as doing something in real time and being quick with it is where you really progress and show how much you know once you're on the field. So hopefully we get to see a whole lot of that this year, and we see that extra step that he takes. And there is a little bit of a worry though, because the offensive line we don't know who's going to be starting at certain positions. But the good thing is we drafted a whole bunch of dudes.
Step up.
Banks, who we drafted last year, stepped into minicamp, and he dropped weight, but he looks more muscular now, even though he lost some weight. And I saw him on a clip with Trent Williams in minicamp, and they were running some drills, and Trent Williams and him were getting off the line of scrimmage, running some plays, and he looked pretty damn quick off the line of scrimmage next to Trent Williams, and Trent Williams was saying some good things about him. So I definitely hope the best for Aaron Banks, even though we didn't get to see him on the field last year. Let me just say what's up to some people that trickled into the chat, some people that I know, and some faithful viewers. We got this guy right here. Let's see who's up here. We got Brandon. Let me see what's up. D Nasty's in the house. We got Swan Song. Always been a fan of my songs that I play on here. My 49er hype songs, always loves them. We got No Border Sports from No Border Sports. Check his channel out. Subscribe to him. Brandon Ferreño from Forever Faithful Podcast. Check him out. Says, what's up, faithful guys? Who else is up in here? If I'm missing anybody, I didn't miss anybody. Cool. But yeah, I mean, Shanahan himself was so impressed with what he saw in the mini camps, is that he had canceled. I don't know if he canceled 2 dates. At least one day he canceled. And that just shows that he saw what he needed to see, and just told everybody else, hey, just, you know, work on your bodies, and, you know, and come back when real training camp comes, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I'm excited, man, for the season.
Yeah.
Is there any particular player other than Trey Lance or any new addition or just a certain player coming up, stepping up his game that you might be really excited to see this year?
Yeah, man. Juwan Jennings, man. I've been pumping that guy up, man. He's gonna be a beast, man. He's big, he's fast, he has strong hands, he can jump. The guy is for real, man. If you see his little sample size from last season, man, you could tell that this guy is gonna be I think he's gonna be kind of like what we were hoping Jalen Hurd would be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I was really pushing for Jalen Hurd to be something, man. I was like probably the last guy that was holding on to that string. I just wanted him to succeed, but good that we got Jennings. I believe it was a 7th round or a 6th round from Tennessee. He went to the same college as Jalen Hurd did, actually. A little bit different in styles, but similar size, you could say. What they're saying about Juwan Jennings a whole lot in training camp and more mini camps, that is that he's doing excellent. He's creating separation. So he's not the fastest guy in terms of 40 times or anything like that. He's a bigger guy, but they said he's just doing excellent at creating separation. So that's really, really good to hear. So maybe he just took the extra step, and first time in a long time that, even we got Ray McLeod. Malik Turner is a guy that we signed. He's not a bad player if you go back and watch what he did on the Cowboys and some other teams. So all these wide receivers that we have, it's just like as deep as I can think of. I love Ayuk. I'm a big Ayuk guy. Obviously, Debo, he gave us all headaches earlier in the year with all that drama. And is he staying? Are we trading him? Some people were pissed off on draft day. Oh, we didn't trade Debo. Why didn't we trade him? We're gonna stick around with this guy, and he doesn't want to be on the team. And look, I mean, he was playing catch with Kyle Shanahan's son in the mini caps, a few weeks ago. So
it's probably the same guys that were crying about us wanting Jimmy G out of there.
Right.
Because, those guys are kind of cuckoo.
Well, I'll be honest. I mean, I wanted Lance in the mix. I wanted Lance to be the starter. But again, I didn't want Lance to be thrown to the wolves at any point in time either. You know what I mean? It's so if we still had Jimmy on board, I was like, okay, let's just roll with it and see what happens. And if we really need, Lance in there, if an injury happens per se, I just didn't want the issue to be forced with Lance. I wanted it to be a natural progression. That's pretty much what we're getting right now.
Of course.
Yeah. Let me see what's up with Silverado Kev from Real Talk Niner Talk and from Fourty9er Sports Illustrated. Right, he writes for them. Says, I see you, Bash. You got some heat on with you today. Yeah, man. I'm very happy to have these guys on, man. But SUPA, I never had you on the show before. Tell me about your experiences as far as being a 49er fan, because I always ask this to my guests on my whenever I bring them on my channel, like, how did you become a Niner fan? What was the first game you went to? And just tell us your experiences growing up as a 49er fan.
Real simple. I got into the game late. I really didn't have a team for a long time, but when Colin Kaepernick came along, and I knew there was something special about him, and that's what really catapulted me into wanting to be a 49er fan. So I'm a late bloomer. We're talking 2012. I said, if these guys go to the Super Bowl, I'm a Niner fan, plain and simple. And who knew he would be this super special, spectacular guy on and outside of the field. I've been to, being from LA, living in LA, been to a couple of games where we beat up on the Rams. And I'm looking forward to the Atlanta game coming up this year in October.
We got the Minnesota game last year.
Right.
Yeah. We went to the Minnesota game.
I have a couple up north.
So now that the passion is real and you stuck with the Niners, because, when we had Kaepernick initially, we had some bright days with Harbaugh, but then, the ship sunk pretty quick. We had Jim Tomasula as our head coach. Chip Kelly was our head coach. We were losing with Shanahan in the beginning. Like, So you know, he obviously stuck through the bad times, and you know, we're kind of we're rising on the way up, so to speak. Some people think we're not because Trey Lance is going to be the quarterback, but I see otherwise. But since you got this 49er passion within you, like which team or which fan base do you despise the most?
Oh wow, put me under the bus. I'd have to say the Raiders in this order: Raiders and then the Cowboys.
Yeah, me, the Raiders. It's always been because the Raiders for me growing up, it was just like I was in junior high and people were always wearing those Raiders starter jackets and always got on my nerve. I'll never forget that. And I always got initially just because that was right around the time when I first became a Niner fan.
Right.
Hey, how can somebody wearing something get on your nerves?
It just did back in the days.
It's the Raiders for me. It's definitely the Raiders. That's number one. Most people, they're more passionate about the Cowboys. It's the Raiders. They're like that little brother to me that just nags and annoys you, and they know they're the little brother, but they just... Whereas I have a little more respect for Cowboys, just a little bit.
Is there a game on this current schedule? I don't know if you guys have any games in mind that really stand out for you, but in this upcoming season, is there a game that you guys are looking forward to this season?
Man, I was looking forward to the Atlanta game, man. I wanted to go. I can't go now. My boy is getting married that day, and I'm in the wedding.
Okay.
Tell him to skip it. Tell him to change it.
He planned it. He planned it over a year and a half ago. So I'm blaming the NFL. The NFL screwed me on this one.
Wow.
And they screwed me on the Raider game too. They put it on New Year's Day.
Same here, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, man, I can't even do that.
When the schedule dropped, that was the one thing that pissed me off for a good few weeks was that they had scheduled that they had Raider 49er game on New Year's weekend, New Year's Day. So that's
the game, though.
That is the game.
That's the game.
I'm definitely gonna be glued to TV to watch. Oh yeah,
I'm waiting. I'm waiting to beat them Raiders' heads in.
Oh man.
Hey, Trey Lance needs to do what Nick Mullins did. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
And
I got a couple of friends that's fired up too. Denver Broncos. They got Rusty over there, and they think they just want to do their thing. And I had one guy even offer to buy my plane ticket. I'm like, bro, guys, chill out. One man doesn't make the show. So, but that should be it.
Russell Wilson. I mean, I'm not gonna hate on the guy. I mean, he did a lot for Seattle, and in the NFL, if you do have that quarterback. And in many cases, it does help boost your team, but it doesn't guarantee them anything, though.
Until he plays us.
Did you guys see that video that Russell Wilson put out recently? Where he was, I don't know if you guys saw it. It was going around on Twitter, but I just thought it was kind of funny. Where Russell Wilson was, I forgot who he was with, one of the wide receivers, and he's like, "Oh, we're green screening it." But if you, I don't want to spoil it for you, but you'll just listen to Russell Wilson's voice on that video, and you'll just probably have a good laugh at it. That's all I got to say.
Okay, gotta check it out.
I was gonna play it on here. If I can find it, I'll play it on here.
Right.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that one.
No.
So Silverado Kev says, "My guy at 49er Dude keeps spitting that fire. We definitely got to look at a game, bro. Real talk. We'll be at they're gonna be at the Atlanta game. Okay. And you said you were trying to go, but you got that wedding to go to."
Everybody is going to the Atlanta game. I really don't know too many people that's not going, with the exception of myself.
So
you going, Bashar?
Nah, not to that game. The one game I really had in mind was the Raider game. I mean, so right now I'm not sure what game I'm going to. I'm thinking about the home opener. I'm probably leaning towards that more so than anything else.
Dale G said I better go.
Oh yeah. I think he's from out there. Or he's from the South somewhere, right?
Yeah, he over there.
Yeah. We got Kenny in the house. What's up, Kenny? Long time no see, bro. Ricky Carson, welcome to the channel. He says, "Oh, he's gonna be in Atlanta." Okay, there you go. He's gonna be repping the red and gold out there. Del G, he says, "Better go, Irv." Okay, so let's talk about what you got going on.
I'll see you. Yeah, I was just about to say, Dale, I'll see you Friday, man. Houston,
I'm gonna show that up right now on the screen, guys. So you can go ahead and talk about it and give me a second.
Yeah, we're going to. I'll be in Houston this weekend. I got a performance up there that I'm gonna do for the Hit Squad.
That's right.
With Dale G's gonna be there, and actually me, Dale G, and Jose Santana got a track together. Yeah. Oh, it is tomorrow, huh? Yeah, Dale, it's tomorrow.
So when are you jumping on the plane? Tonight or tomorrow in the morning?
Yeah, early morning.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So that's let me see what else we have. I was trying to make this bigger. I should have just downloaded the pictures, but it says on Friday night, there's a Friday night mixer over in Houston, Texas. And if you go to 49erDude's Instagram page, which I had saved in here, I put it in the description the description portion of this video. You can find 49erDude's Instagram page, and all that information will be on here. But basically, it says they have a Friday night mixer over in Houston, a Saturday fest in Houston, Saturday night party, and Sunday brunch. And feel free to talk more about that event, though, if you have anything else you want to add about it.
It's not really too much I can add to it, man. Just the fact that I'll be there. I didn't put it together. I looked at this as an opportunity to meet some more hip hop, 49er hip hop artists. I wanted to meet Dale the last time he was in LA. I practically begged Dale to come here, and then I got COVID and I couldn't go see him.
It sucks. I know.
It was the Rams.
I'm dealing with it right
man.
now, so I know what you mean, man.
Yeah, so I was supposed to hook up with him in Atlanta. I'm not gonna make that. I said, you know what?
He's a phantom, Dale. He's a phantom.
I better shoot to Houston, man, and so we could do our song that we have. I think I sent it to you, Bashar.
Which one? What's it called? I know you sent me 49 hits.
Yeah, I don't know everything. I think I texted to you, man. It's me, Dale G, SUPA, and Jose Santana.
Okay, how long ago did you send it? Because I know I checked what you sent me today, and I got 49 hits.
Like right before the show started.
Oh, okay. I'd have to double check because I wasn't looking at my phone for a minute.
It's on your cell phone. It's the last one.
Yeah,
I don't know if you could.
Oh, but you sent it as like an audio file, right?
Yeah. It's
yeah. I don't think I can. I could probably play it through my phone if you want. If that's what you want me to do.
Nah, that's
yeah.
right.
But what I was gonna do was I was gonna play on part of Eye of the Niner. You had that little part with your verse on it from Eye of the Niner.
Oh yeah, Ray, man, Eye of the Niner, Ray, man, Ray's doing his thing, man. Ray is he's putting out 49er music like there's no tomorrow.
So does he have a glass eye that's a 49er with the 49er symbol on it, or is that just a contact?
Nah, that's a prosthetic, real prosthetic.
Oh,
eye,
okay. Because he's on my Instagram. I didn't really know who he was, and I saw him putting all these pictures, and all these people knew him, and he's this big 49er guy, and I saw that you did a song with him. But I was always curious, is that a contact, or is that like his glass eye or something? That's a trip.
Yeah,
man.
It's his eye, man. Eye of the Niner.
It literally has a 49er symbol on it on his eye.
I tell him there's no 49er fan that can top his.
Oh yeah, that tops any tattoo I've ever seen. That's for sure.
Hey man, you can't top that, man. You can't. I said the only way somebody's gonna top that is a blind guy does both of his eyes. Oh wow.
Oh man, I forgot.
And he's a cool guy, man.
He seems like a cool guy. I just don't know him, but I've seen him all over my Instagram, and cool I forgot his Instagram name because I was gonna link him in the chat. If you could link him in the chat, you can go ahead. But what I was gonna do is play the song right now if you want, and then it's gonna have your verse. It doesn't have his verse on it, but this part of it has your verse. Right. I don't know who did the beat, by the way, but I love the feeling of the beat. The beat, I don't know who made it, but I would like to ask them I feel like I'm sensing some type of Middle Eastern Arabic music sample in there. That's my culture. I'm familiar with that type of music, so I'm sensing that type of sample in the music, and I've heard a lot of that music sampled in hip hop.
Watching.
What's that?
He's watching. He just hasn't said anything.
Oh, the Eye of the Niner guy?
Yeah, right? He's watching. He's watching?
Okay. What's up, dude? Hey, if you're in here, dude, post your Instagram so people can link up with you. But they love to see them get in touch with you and talk to you guys. Yeah, so let me play part of that song. Let me just cue it up really quick, and we'll share my screen in just a second.
Nice.
The Eye of the Niner. Love that name. Just a second.
Blow the horn. All gas, no brakes in the zone. Looking for that Lombardi number 6. Bring it home, pick 6 in them home base strip. And he gone. Who was that? It's the Niner defense. Cooper Store. Blow the horn. Blow the horn. Blow the horn. 21 and 0. Here we go. Defense shutting them out. Got them putting we stomping them out. Resulting in weaklets. Cause in the south, she chickens running them out. Squawk about the single ring. That don't mean a thing to a team with multiple bling. It's a Niner thing. So a dope Sam. It's a minor thing. Niner chicks like the finer things. Niner chicks hotter than a quick slap on a blitz. 6 championships in the mix. I predict them chips will exist cause of this squad that we built. Never fall, that'll hit, never pause, never quit. Dog walking and shit. Up and down, Levi, taking down these guys. Touchdown the prize. Jenny take the gritty, looking pretty. LV2 trying to get it for the city. Getting busy for this title run. 49er, nothing finer, son. Red and gold is where we rockin', huh? 49er fresh, we the best. Take it to your chest, say you want it done.
All gas, no brakes. Red and gold, Empire. Hit the throttle, quest for 6. Way up out, nothing finer. Niners win, faithful. San Francisco, let's go. Season starting, trade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's fire. It's fire.
Yeah, man.
That's him on the hook, by the way. Ray, the guy with the 49er eye, the Eye of the Niner guy. That's him on the hook. I love it. I love the hook. I love the beat. I love your verse. The whole song in general just slaps. So again, man. Who made the beat for that? Do you know who produced that?
You know what? He told me yesterday, and I don't remember.
It's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, it's somebody that he worked with that hooked him up with that beat. So yeah, that beat do knock. It knocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how did you guys get in touch?
I was like, oh shit.
How did you guys get the idea or get in touch to put that song together? Or how did it come about?
Oh, that was all Ray's idea, man. He had the hook done, and he sent me the hook and the beat, man, and I just went for what I know. That was actually, I'm gonna put it out there. That was actually my first time, flipping it like that throughout a whole song. I always flip it like in different portions of songs, but never all the way through a 16-bar verse.
Oh, so you spit the whole verse all in one take, you're saying?
No, what I mean is the style that I use in that song. That it requires more lyrics. So you could, if you slowed that down and put it on a regular song and rapped it a different way, it would probably be a 20-bar song or something.
I got you. I get exactly what you're saying. And for anybody that thinks that this recording stuff or rapping or putting a rap song together is easy, it's not, man. Because when I did my little my song "Who's Going to the Game," where I put out my E40 voice or whatever, I sent it to Irv, and Irv was like, "Man, that's a good delivery." I was like, "Man, you have no idea how many takes, how long it took me to put this together." Like, I would just say da 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 da, and then record it, and then have that part recorded, and then go da 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 da, and then have that part recorded. Like, there was no way in hell I could have just done a full 1 minute, 30 seconds of me rapping straight all in one take, because I just sit there and stutter and mess up the words.
Like they did with Eazy-E.
Yeah, I did it the Easy style. When he first got in the studio, they had to do in little small portions, and it was all pieced together where it sounds like it was done all at once.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
It's like trickery, you could say.
Yes,
it's the beauty of the studio. Here he is. Yes. Here is Mr. Glass. So what's his name? I had the Niner Rey P. Beat was from New Money Beats. He lives in Vegas. Yeah, man, that beat slaps. I love the beat. I just love the feel of the beat. Love the lyrics. Love the voices. Just love it all, man. Rey P, man, I'm good to have you on here, dude. Yeah, he's on my Instagram. I just didn't really ever get in touch with this guy, but God willing, in the future, I'd love to have you on, man. Without a doubt.
Yeah, man.
Did you guys ever meet before, you and Ray? 49erDude?
Prior to this music thing, no. But me and Ray, we've had the pleasure of hanging out a few times at these games, man. The Arizona game, Green Bay game. The Green Bay game last year is when I first met him in person. And I went up there with my son and my cousin and her son. She's a Green Bay Packer fan. And we went up there, and that was the first time I met Ray in person. And he took care of me, man. He took care of me and my family. You know, he's a good man. And then we was in Arizona together at the Arizona game, and then back up north at the Minnesota game, where we actually performed together. He did his song on I put him on my set at the beginning. It was my set, but I put him on, man, you know, because in Arizona he was gonna rap. He had a set. He never got to do it, but he was gonna put me on his set that day. So, hey, man, it's all love, man. We in here working together. It's no hate. We all working for the same cause. I even talked to Dave Cannell. Me and him got a song that's coming up, man, that we working on. He's working on his verse, but I talked to him on the phone, and he said, it used to just be just me and Jose Santana. He said, now it's like we're all showing love for each other as far as the 49er hip hop. And he said, I love it. I love it. I said, yeah, man. I said, we all fighting for the same cause, which is the Niners, you know?
That's right.
So it's all good,
Dave
man.
Canal is a great rapper, great dude. Had him on the show. He used to go under the name Heat. And Jose Santana, I remember way back in the Candlestick tailgates, as far as back as 2009. And Dave Canal even said it himself, like the most consistent 49er rapper out there is probably Jose Santana. That guy just puts out so many tracks, and so he just puts out so much content, you know. So it's, yeah, in the beginning, you know, it was only a few guys. And remember they had that Who's Got It Better Than Us song by Bailey? Remember that? Yeah, with the Harbaugh sample. And
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and for me, I'm just like a 49er junkie, and I'm also a music junkie, and obviously part of that music comes from hip hop, and I would just always look up and Google on YouTube 49er rap songs, and you know, I would just find all kinds of random stuff, and it's
there's a lot of them.
Oh,
there's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like I come across one that I haven't heard all the time. And I look at the year and it says like 7 years old. I'll be like, damn, I never heard that one.
Oh yeah, there's a few of them. If you go on SoundCloud, you'll find ones that you've never seen before. For example, there's ones on SoundCloud that aren't even on YouTube. So there's all kinds of 49er rap songs and just 49er songs in general. There's even like some old school, like, I don't know if it's a disco 49er song or just some old school ones from like the 70s or early 80s, you know, that existed too, that ones I had never even heard before, you know. Wow. And so we got a new person in the chat, Maria Guillen. What's up? She says, love it. Welcome to the channel. We got Ray. What's Ray saying? He said, we'd love to get on 49er with you, Bashar, one day. Hit me on IG whenever you're thinking. Yeah, man, sure. I know I'm on your IG, so we'll definitely talk about it without a doubt, man. And Dick Nasty says the Bailey song was the best Niner song ever. They used to play that at the games in Candlestick. Yeah, the Who's Got It Better Than Us song. And we used to get hyped up. I remember they were playing it like at the playoff game. I remember, unfortunately, I was at the Kyle Williams game. I hate to call it that, the NFC Championship
game. Yeah, man. He actually got to perform that song on field during the game, man.
Yeah, he was there. He was there before kickoff. He actually did the song at that game when we lost, unfortunately, in the NFC Championship game against the Giants. So, and obviously you got the obvious one. E40 did Bang Bang Niner Gang, and it's just, you know, all this love that, you know, all these musicians give to our 49er fan base and the 49er team is just great, and it's highly appreciated. And there's another song that we're gonna play really quick. Let me see what's up to this person. I don't know. That's Cookie Jones, new person. Welcome to the channel. And for those of you guys who are new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It would be gladly appreciated. And 49er, I don't know who this is. Probably some friend of mine on Twitter. I think it's 49er Throwback if I'm not mistaken. But he says, "Who's going to the game is the best Niner song." That's the song I did for the playoffs. So Who's Going to the Game was good with my phony E40 voice. I got a lot of friends of mine on Twitter. They just think it's the funniest rap song. They just get a kick out of it. So hey, man, I made it for whatever to make people feel good, get people hyped up, and if they like it, cool. I really appreciate it. Brenda's in the house. Says, "Hey fam,
Brenda.
Brenda Redwine."
Hey.
Okay. So just want to say what's up to some people before I play the song really quick. And let me just do that. Let me cue up the song and get it going. It's called Four9 Hits. Hang on, just let me. Actually, you know what? I have the full version. Just a second. Let me get the full version going before we start. There was a short version of the full. Should I play the whole song? Four9 Hits.
Play the whole thing,
all right.
man.
I'll play the whole song, and then because we're gonna get close to the hour mark, play the whole song, and then we'll talk a little bit afterwards, and we'll wrap it up. So, gonna share my screen. We're gonna play the Four9 Hits. I get a little bit of what was that dude? Nate Dogg feel from this from SUPA. SUPA kind of reminds me of Nate Dogg in this one. So we're about to play it right now.
Let's go.
Dude, and I'm a LA rider. Reppin' San Francisco 49ers on the south side.
You gotta rewind that.
Deep in LA. It's a
rewind it. Yeah, well.
Bring it back to like that.
Niner dude and I'm a LA rider. Reppin' San Francisco 49ers on the south side. Cali town, riding deep in LA. It's a Niner thing, y'all. Let's hear it for Trey. From here to the bay, high stepping like 33. Something about the Niner life just got a hold of me. Must be the music, the tunes, my super weapon is my life, my obsession. Lovers or haters, we got them tunes that knock. When we come to your town, we gon' own your block. Me with Superman, yeah, we known to rock. Like a hit from Fred Warner, line back in ball hawk. Now that's a super fly, who am I? We them guys that gave you gold, but it's on mine. Cold-blooded dope rhymes, now it's 2 Niner truths on this new Niner track. So get him a hook, then rewind it back.
All we gon' do is make them 4-9 hits, crank it up in your stereo, vibe like this. 49er Empire, we love it. Ready gold in my wardrobe, we want 6. 49er best, just nothing but the best. Yes, squad battle test.
Hit the whole one contest.
All we gon' do is make them 4-9 hits, crank it up in your stereo, vibe like this.
Where my Niner fans at? I know you feeling this vibe. The bounce is legit when you on this ride. We keeping it live. Niner dude got the juice. We making it fly when Superman hit the booth. Niner fans, truth ride deep when we show up. They blocking ticket sales from this Niner takeover. Fearing it red out. Niner fans all spread out. Bang bang, Niner gang, yeah, we yell out that first down chant, make the ground quake. When we in the red zone, all gas, no brakes. Ain't no stopping it. Niner hip hop blitz. Make a TikTok of this. Niner apocalypse. Dropping these L's like mics on your town. Ain't no stopping this. Score on the ground. All we gotta do is move the chains and we win. Here come Bosa and Depot. I'm just gonna tuck mine in.
All we gon' do is make them 4-9 hits, crank it up in your stereo, vibe like this. 49er Empire, we love it. Ready gold in my wardrobe, we want 6. 49er best, just nothing but the best. Yes, squad battle test.
Hit the whole one contest.
All we gon' do is make them 4-9 hits, crank it up in your stereo, vibe like this.
What we gon' do, Sue?
All game we roll,
till the wheels fall off.
Niners in control.
We got heat, we got gang, we got squad,
and we ballin', hit it with the first time chance.
That's right.
Like that.
Hey,
ladies, what you say? Now they say to play.
Looking at my Niner watch, it's about that time for me to drop the final, say like Trey drop dimes. Niner gang, bang, bang, can you walk to this? Win, lose, a tie, we talking hits. Middle finger up, still talking hits. Silverback, pancaking and tossing hits. Looking 49er fresh in my right fit. You know you like get live with the 4-9 hit.
All we gon' do is make them 4-9 hits, crank it up in your stereo, vibe like this. 49er Empire, we love it. Ready gold in my wardrobe, we want 6. 49er best, just nothing but the best. Yes, squad battle test.
Hit the whole one contest.
All we gon' do is make them 4-9 hits, crank it up in your stereo, vibe like this.
It slaps.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the first time I heard the whole song, by the way, guys. I only heard a little part of it because I know Nate Dogg, not Nate Dogg, 49erDude posted the little preview of it, but it's the first time I heard the whole thing, and I like what I hear. I like the harmonizations that you did on the hook. Super. So definitely take. You guys got to put out something, some type of song that needs to captivate the mainstream. I know we love our Niners. We appreciate that you guys make songs for 49ers, but maybe you guys should come up with some type of song or whatever, just like a typical non-49er related rap song to try to get on the radio or trying to, I hear some talent when I hear that. You know, I'm not just saying that.
He's got a plethora. He and I go back and forth because I don't move fast enough to the studio, and he wants me to be the next Teddy Pendergrass, and I'm like, dude, we're getting there. We're getting there. I call him I call Irv Teddy Riley because he stays on my back. And, you know, shouts out to him. He's the one that makes all of this possible, bro. I always tell him I'm just the artist. He does everything else. Just tell me where to show up. So I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Sir. Yeah, we make a good team, man. We got some stuff coming that's not Niner related.
Right.
It's getting worked on, man. It's mostly gonna be SUPA though. You know, we're working on his album. As far as him singing and stuff, it's mostly gonna be him. I'm gonna have a few little appearances, and I might have about 2 songs for myself, but that's about it, man. I'll probably just stick to the Niner content. But we're working on SUPA's album.
Oh, okay, good to hear. Good to hear. I had no idea. Yeah, man. I'm not just saying this because I talk to you guys, but I'm a music freak, and when I hear talent, I'm like, okay, I need to see more of this. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
Oh yeah. So I mean, we talked a lot of Niners here. Obviously, we talked music. What I did like in the song, obviously, was the. I was going to ask you guys. I was going to ask you, since you do the lyrics, about doing 49er rap songs where you drop players' names. I noticed some people kind of refrain from that because they kind of see it as, oh, if I say so and so's name, well, maybe he won't be with the team anymore, and then maybe the only name I'm going to drop is like a 49ers legend. But I noticed in that last song you dropped on Fred Warner's name, which is cool. I like that, you know, because everybody out there loves Fred Warner.
I did drop a couple names on this song, which that is exactly right. I usually don't do that. What it does, it timestamps your song. So, like, let's say 5 years from now, if Fred Warner happens to retire a Niner, but see, here's the thing: the names that I drop are bona fide All-Pro players. Okay, so they're gonna be something, or they're already something. So it's not like I mention let's say Mike Rump or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we gotta do a Mike Rump for hype song. How about that?
You know what I'm saying? So on Eye of the Niner song, I did drop Jennings. But I already told you how I feel about Jennings, man.
Oh, okay, you dropped Jennings out there. I didn't know that. That's the first time I heard it, by the way, so I didn't get to catch everything on it.
Yeah. We dropped oh no, that's another song. That's another song. Sue.
You
mean about
this
Ayuk
song?
on here.
Okay.
Yeah. We dropped Ayuk on another song.
Yeah.
We put his name on something.
But
yeah, I try to stay away from players.
Yeah, but hey, if they've done something for us, I have no problem with it. As long as they've done something with us and they are developed,
right?
I have no problem with it now. And those players enjoy they deserve the praise, in my opinion. I just threw that out there because I know, I forgot who I was talking to. I was playing whatever rap song for that.
I put Bosa on there. I said Bosa.
Oh, yeah, I heard Bosa. I heard the Bosa part. Yeah,
and I put Debo on there too.
Yeah, okay, you did put Debo. Okay, cool.
I was really worried about that, man. Debo had me nervous.
I feel you. Yeah, all of us, man.
SUPA told me, said, see, you went against your own word. Now Debo's out of here. We got to change the whole song.
Hey, you can always go back in the studio and redo that one little verse.
Yeah, SUPA got on me, man. He said, see, you went against your own word. You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
He got on me, man. But it worked. so far it worked out. So,
hey, I like it. It's good, man. I think it's going to be great. Okay, so we're going to wrap up pretty soon. If you guys have any last words, feel free to do so, and just let everybody know where they can follow you on social media. And I did put the links to both of you guys' Instagrams and the 49er Dude YouTube channel on the description box of the video. But feel free, guys. The floor is yours before we wrap this up.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Soup.
No, it's 49erDude and. So go ahead.
All right, well, I'll kick it off. I was just gonna say I'm getting ready to make that song public on YouTube. I'm also getting ready to submit it so it shows up on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, Tidal, whatever you have. I'm getting ready to submit it today. So maybe by the weekend or the weekend's over, you guys could play it outside of YouTube.
Yeah, Del G and a few other people in the chat were asking, or who is it? Some other dude, some dude I don't know. Kenyon Willis, welcome to the channel, said, is it on any platform? So there you go. So just go to his YouTube channel and he'll have it available. And yeah, go ahead, Supa. Any last words before we close it out?
Yeah, I can be followed on Facebook at Superman. That's SUPA man MAN. Also on IG at Supac SUPAC _ FO _ Eva EVA, and look out for our music on most streams.
Yeah, definitely check these guys out on their social media because they'll announce if they're at any 49er functions, if they're at any 49er tailgates or whatever they have going on. So if you want to meet these guys or see them perform live, feel free to if you love their music. Hey, appreciate having you guys on here. Yeah, again, I this is my first. I didn't know I was gonna have fucking COVID 2 days ago. Oh, go ahead.
Real quick, it's public on YouTube right now.
Oh, the video's cut public. Okay, cool.
It's public on YouTube.
And video coming soon.
Oh, video coming soon. Okay, so stay tuned for the video.
We got a video shoot coming up July 17th.
Yep, Sunday.
Okay, so it sounds good. Okay, so again, appreciate having you guys. You guys lifted me up. Again, I told you guys earlier, I came on here. I'm dealing with COVID, and my energy levels were extremely low. But you guys helped. You guys, the chat, everybody else, the songs, all help bring me back up. So just let me say what's up to some people really quick before I close the show out. We got Tanya Thomas. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming on.
TT.
We got a really good friend of mine from the Locker Room Rant YouTube channel. Awesome dude, has amazing rants. Talks about NFL. He's a 49er fan. Talks about basketball. You name it, every sport there is with him and his two best friends that he grew up with. His name's John V. His YouTube channel is the Locker Room Rant. I highly suggest it. Subscribe to them. He says, all good, fam. I'll dial it back. He got here late, so he's just trying to watch the show from the beginning. I respect it. Ronnie Bridges, welcome to the channel. Vladimir Charles, welcome to the channel. This means I don't know these guys, so these are your boys, man.
Yes.
Yeah, sure you guys probably recognize them. Oh, hey, I appreciate it. And all the newcomers to the channel, just hit that subscribe button, man. I gladly appreciate it. Again, thank you guys for coming on. Appreciate it. Supa, you're awesome. 49erDude, you're awesome.
Thank you.
And we're gonna close out the show. We're gonna close out the show with the new 49er Minded song.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that right now. And before we do that, I just want to say one thing. Keep repping those 49ers and stay 49er minded. Peace.
49er mind it's not just a thought process, but a way of life. 49er minded. 49er minded.
Can't shake it. It's 49er mind that I got. It's 49er shine that I got. My psyche's on another Frisco Super Bowl. Don't sit slow, cause here we go with a super show. A red and gold session about a red and gold obsession. With some well-controlled expressions, let's talk about that win that we got. Who should have been in the spot? That's how it's been in the spot. Call that back, call that crack, call that strip, bumble sack, or just dial it on up. If you wanna talk smack, it don't matter what the storyline, as long as the story aligns with a 49er mind.
49er minded. It's not just a thought process, 49er minded, but a way of life. For sure. 49er minded. Way of life. 49er minded.